My name is Brandi Smith. I am currently a college advisor working with the Kansas State College Advising Corps at Turner High School in Kansas. So I graduated high school from Lincoln College Preparatory Academy, class of 2012. Second in my class. I am a first generation college student. I'm a Kaufman Scholar. I went to Purdue University in West Lafayette, Indiana, where I graduated with my Bachelor of Science in Developmental Family Science, my Bachelor of Arts in Spanish, and a minor in LGBT Studies. I graduated in May of 2016. So a little bit about, my journey. So as a Kaufman Scholar, of course, we had a list of schools that we had to submit and say these are the schools that we're thinking about. And how I came across Purdue is we all have college coaches and academic coaches and life coaches. And so I had my list of schools, and my college coach was telling me, maybe you should think about branching out a little bit more, because I had a whole list of HBCUs and a culinary school. And so she's like, maybe you should, branch out, look at some Ivy Leagues. And so I remember being on that list, Cornell University and Purdue. Those are the only two I can remember. But I chose Purdue because it was close. I know I wanted to go out of state, so I chose Purdue because it was close, but far enough away. So that's how I ended up there. I originally did not have the major that I graduated with. I originally went for biomedical engineering on a pre-med track. Quickly changed my mind after I took the first year of biology. So I changed my mind, and now I have two degrees. So I was very connected to the Black Cultural Center at Purdue University. I would say, as far as my when people ask me to describe my experience in one word, or what was the best thing I liked about college, it would probably be my experience at the Black Cultural Center, where I danced and did spoken word. I danced with Jahari Dance Troupe, and I did spoken word with Haraka Writers. It was just, the one way that I could express myself and be creative and get my mind off things and meet like-minded people, but also learn things every day, not only about my history, but just about life in general. So I really appreciated the Black Cultural Center. It was a bulk of my college experience. So I did work on campus as a lab assistant. So first I worked at the preschool, and then while I was working there, I worked as a lab assistant with information technology at Purdue. And I realized that I couldn't hold the two jobs, specifically the preschool, because I couldn't do my homework while I was working. And so I quit that job and stuck with the lab assistant job. I worked there all 4 years that I was in college. I received some great opportunities, got the chance to do, undergraduate research and present that research. The thing that I'm most proud of is I had the opportunity to study abroad in Madrid, Spain, my very last semester of college. So for 6 months, I went to school in Spain, spoke Spanish the whole time, and have the opportunity, to travel around Spain and travel around Europe. That is probably my best accomplishment, besides graduating, because I was just thrown in a situation where I had to speak their language, really test the skills that I've been learning since I've been taking Spanish in high school, middle school, really, yeah, and learn about a different culture, and it opened up my mind. It made me more aware. It made me more sensitive. And you know, I feel like I look at situations in a different light now that I've had that, you know, abroad experience. And then of course now I have like more of a love to travel and see different places. So yeah, if I could give any advice, you know, as a college advisor, because that's what I know about, to any other first generation students out there, I would basically say, I would want students to understand that they're more than just a number. And I know it's cliche and you probably heard it before, but what I mean by that is no matter what school that you attend, whether it's, you know, 2-year, 4-year, your dream school or not your dream school, everyone has the opportunity to be more than a number and get the most out of their experience. I mean, and it also means that even when you're applying for these dream schools, or just, you know, any other school that you want to go to, and say you might not get into that school, it might not have been your best fit. So at the College Advising Corps, we use the best fit model, which basically means that you want to attend a school where you feel comfortable expressing your interest and exercising your full potential. And sometimes this may not be your dream school, and so you want to find that best fit. And so even if you don't get in, understand, you know, you're just not a number. And I don't even think you would want to, you know, attend a school that you know, just end up attending a school that wasn't your best fit, because then you're more likely to feel like a number and less engaged. So be open and be flexible enough to explore new things, to gain interest in other things, to meet new people that are different from you, and people that are better than you, you know, so you can learn things from them. You can have intellectual conversations, you can network with people. And so yeah, like a bulk of my college experience, of anybody's college experience, is meeting people, networking, not only, you know, for your job or your career, but because no one wants to be alone in college. You know, you want to meet people, you want to go do things. It's kind of what a lot of it is about, because you're not in class all day long like you are in high school. And so the bulk of your time is going to be spent socializing. And so you want to make sure that you know, that piece is there, because it is important. So I found out about my current position as a college advisor through Kaufman, and I wanted to see what it would be like to work with high school students, you know, because I'm still in that process of exploring what it is that I want to do, what group of people that I want to work with. And so, you know, so it's not just high school students trying to figure out what they want to do. You can go throughout college and still be trying to figure this out. So that's how I found about this job, and I just applied because I never worked with high school students before. But yeah, I'm here, and I really love what I do. I'm definitely looking forward to the next chapter in my life. So yeah, I appreciate this opportunity. My name is Brandi, and I am a first round draft pick. Thank you.